Live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, sometimes like a showcase. Khari's crib. Khari's crib. Khari's crib.
What's good and Tim, pretty people? My name is Khary. This is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream. What the hell? Oh, man. All right, here we go. My name is Khary. I welcome you to my crib for another evening of the dopest live stream. It's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and every now and then like a showcase. We got a dope show for you tonight. It's been a while since we last streamed, but we are back. And tonight we are going to get into it. We're going to talk about, did Chris Brown beat up Usher? There was rumblings over the past weekend that said that it did go down. That Chris Brown put the hands on Usher. Did he? I don't know. Sounds like some R&B. Jaimie Foxx is said to be recovering after a medical emergency. I don't think they even released what the actual medical emergency was. There's been a lot of speculation, but his daughter came out and said he is recovering and he is doing better. Some people were saying that he was in a bad spot, and she said that is bullshit. Get up out of here. He just played pickleball. We'll get into it. Robert De Niro is a father at the ripe old age of 79.
Bronx Tale.
Is that too old to have a child? When's the cutoff for having children? We're going to get into this, that, and a bunch more. I'm joined by my homeboy, Bees Buddha. Back in action. How you doing, brother? How have you feeling? How you been doing? What's up?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, you know. We're just coming back from the sunny island of Jamaica.
Yeah, you was on vacation, man. You was on vacation.
Yeah.
You know,
we went to Montego Bay. Me run into some friends me not seeing
a shot for vacation.
20-something years, you know. We come back with the white Hennessy, you know.
Gotcha.
And a little bullshit Jamaican accent I got.
Yeah, I was about to say that accent is kind of very appropriationist.
You know. Did a lot of things while we was over there. We seen a lot of amazing things while we was over there. Me not know that they hustle weed upon the boat. And when I say they hustle weed upon the boat, they come through in a kayak along the beach.
But just speaking your regular voice, that accent is crazy.
They come in a kayak along the beach.
Got you.
And that's how they sell their bud and shit like that. Because they can't come up to like the resort, like.
So they pull up on you.
Yo, they pull up on you, yo, and listen. I've been some places. This is the most. I don't know. Maybe this is after the pandemic, so things are a little crazier. But this was, they was on some push up for the bread, like on some other shit. Like dude caught me with the, look at these. I make these for the kids, and he put a bracelet on my arm, and the next thing you know, he was like, $10 for 3.
Oh yeah, they hustling out there.
I had 3 on the what you call it.
They're making you an offer you can't refuse. That's what they do. You put it on them, you give it to them, you got it in their hand. I don't want it back. All I want is money in exchange for what I just put in your hand.
Yeah, and it's like I didn't even ask you for that.
And they get a lot of people like that. They get a lot of people like that. Because not everybody's gonna say, I didn't ask for this.
Then I'm gonna admit I got caught for Caucasian prices with the marijuana.
They got you. They
got me. Cause my cousin was getting shit like regular, like New York style shit. 2 for $50 and shit like that. The motherfucker gave me, and the packaging is crazy. But this nigga gave me 2.
Is it like over here?
No, sir.
So you don't get no special bags with characters on it?
You do a backflip if you seen one of our bags over there. You'd be like, oh God, thank you. You know the dipping sauce?
Mm-hmm.
You know dipping sauce cups?
Yeah.
That's what they hustling out of. They got the weed.
Are they used dipping sauce cups?
No, they're not used dipping sauce cups,
They
but
just-
they just hustling in dipping sauce cups.
Unbranded dipping sauce cups. They probably got those on sale
Yes.
like crazy out there. That's probably like in the supermarket. Go get you some dipping sauce cups or some shit like that.
Now they got it all in the resort. I was like, yo, they use these cups everywhere for everything, huh?
But it was a good time overall, though.
Yo, overall it was a good time. I gotta say I've had better oxtails on Boston Road. I'm just saying, you know, because you go certain places and you expect to like run into it. You know, I had 3 different sets of oxtails. I don't know if it's one set.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna blame the establishment. I'm gonna blame the cook, but I'm gonna blame the establishment for hiring the cook.
Got you.
The establishment. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like a European can't make oxtails the way I need them made. You know, kidney beans, you know, the butter beans. It was a lot of stuff missing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I had my mouth set for that Caribbean taste.
So where you went, they was cooking it for tourists, not for people that.
Yes.
Did you leave the resort?
Yeah.
You did? Did you get oxtails off the resort or on the resort?
Nah. When I had left the resort, I was more so like I was just a lot of drinking. I had already ate. I was doing a lot of drinking at this point. You know, I was on the beach. I went to this little joint where you can do cliff diving yourself.
Okay.
But you know, I don't believe in cliff diving. You know what I'm saying? I leave that for those who need a little more excitement in their blood. Cliff diving is just not for me.
You ain't fucking with the cliff diving. That ain't your thing.
Nah. They had one cliff that I would say, okay, that's possible. That's like, you know, jumping in the swimming pool. But then there was the other one.
What was the other one?
You know, I seen a little brownage up under there, and they was like, oh, that's seaweed. Nah, that look like rocks to me, bro. I'm not taking my chances. I'm not busting my melon out in Jamaica because they do not take none of our insurance. So everything's out of pocket.
Right.
You know, there's certain things that I know you want the excitement, but the risk factor.
There's some things you got to be aware of.
And the financial things is too crazy.
Right. I feel you on that one. But it sounds like Jamaica was a good time, a little bit risky, but
yes,
overall good time. I'm gonna have to go. I still haven't been to Jamaica, which is crazy. But
listen, bro, you wanna go? I'm ready. I'm mad. I don't know what's going on. They don't stamp your damn passport no more, yo.
Why not?
I don't know. I got the Jamaica. I don't got no Jamaica stamps. And that's my whole thing. Like, I got China, I got Indonesia. You know what I'm saying? I almost had Italy, but the pandemic came. You know what I'm saying? But I thought Jamaica was going to go. Hit me one time. Nah, they didn't. So, it is what it is. Maybe I got to find something different somewhere else.
Got you. Let's see.
You know, but Italy or Greece is probably like next. Maybe even Germany.
Germany?
Because Germany's actually kind of black friendly on the low.
Say, what you want to check out over there though?
Where the Berlin Wall and all that was, just some of their culture. I'm a culture. I like culture. I like to learn about other people. You understand what I'm saying? So then I'm not so ignorant towards that culture. Gotcha. Because a lot of people, when you don't know about a culture, you're ignorant to it. You know what I'm saying? Think about how some people just automatically assume certain stuff about Asians or certain stuff about Italians or, you know, certain stuff about Africans and stuff like that. Like, you know, the way the media portrays it to us in America is like, yo, Africa is all messed up and what you call it. And now they got some beautiful shit over there, yo.
Yeah.
It ain't all slum god. Now when you talk about Brazil, you talk about Brazil and shit like that. All right, yo, it's a little slummy. You that shit that they was doing like in what's that movie? I think it was one of them Fast and the Furious shits when they driving the shit all through the world. Now they was going through niggas' houses and shit like that. Like niggas living on hills and
they was doing some
shit
reckless
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know the way they like right now, Nigeria's looking like Dubai.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, but you let America tell it. Oh nah, they living out of shacks and what you call it. Yeah, there are certain places. There's slums everywhere, and people gotta understand that there's ghettos all over the world, And to some
True.
places, them ain't even ghettos.
Yeah, I think with the whole
And
with the internet and everything, people are starting to see things that everything isn't how you just saw on TV. You know
yeah,
how they portrayed it. Because for years they didn't portray cities in Africa or anywhere. Like
nothing.
they didn't.
Everything,
When I
everything
say
was like the gods must be crazy.
cities, I mean like metropolis. But there's plenty of those over
No,
there.
they had everything like the gods must be crazy. They was amazed that a Coke bottle fell out the air and whatnot. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and it's not like that.
Mad stereotypes. Yeah, no.
Cheers, y'all.
I'm gonna take me another one. Let's see. But let's go ahead and get ready to jump into it, though. We're gonna jump into it after.
Yeah, let's get into it. We'll be going first.
See where we going first. Let's check it out. So first up, did Chris Brown beat up Usher? There was some news postings last week.
In the club.
News postings last week that pretty much said that Usher and Chris Brown got into a little altercation. And they said it initially happened because Chris Brown said some shit disrespectfully to Tiana Taylor. And I guess Usher said something about it. Chris Brown left. Usher then followed, went to the trailer, whatever, tried to talk to him. And people said the pause got put on him. Usher, that is. They said Chris Brown and his people jumped him. Chris Brown later came out and said this did not happen. I don't think Usher said it didn't happen, but Usher came out the following day. It was just like, yeah, I'm still pretty and I'm about to go perform. Which they did actually perform at the show that they were supposed to perform at.
At the same show, too, right?
Yeah, they did end up performing at the same show. And this was an event for Chris Brown's birthday, actually, where Usher sang him happy birthday. Now, true or not, do you put the pause on the person that sung your happy birthday shortly after he sang your happy birthday? Or is that just violation?
Yeah, that's violation if you put the pause on the nigga, man. After he saying you happy birthday, he ain't got niggas saying you happy birthday. He ain't got nothing but good intentions for you, man. You know what I'm saying? But Chris, how do I say it? Like, because I'm finding out a lot of things with Chris, and we going not tonight, but we gonna revisit that Chris and Rihanna things because me, I always got my conspiracy allegations and whatnot.
I
heard some new allegations.
I don't think we need to revisit that one because they both came out and said what happened with that one, so there's no allegations on that one. They just both said shit was crazy, but there's no really hidden truths going on with that one.
Well, him and Rihanna?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's more to the story, but we'll get to that. But we gonna focus on the club and the beat down and all that. I don't think Chris. I think if Chris is gonna do something like that, he's gonna try to be as private as he can be about it because he just has a bad rap. You know what I'm saying? But then again, Usher has a bad rap for some other shit, and then at the same time, it just may be two bad reps hit each other, and that's why it's not gonna be like tight news. Like this is basically over already. You get what I'm saying? It's not like Will Smith and Chris Rock, where it was drug out for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is one of those situations that's going to be drug out. I think it's said, it's been done. Nobody's saying that this happened, that happened, whatever, but it's alleged or it's confirmed that he put the pause on him, whatever.
Now,
but I don't think it's going to be like,
now, with that being said, do you think Usher's ever going to sing happy birthday to Chris Brown again?
If he put the pause on him, no.
Now, okay. So now with that, do you think the pause was put on him and they're saying just trying to say it didn't happen?
They could be just trying to say it didn't happen. Maybe at the end of the day, they probably both looking like, yo, this shit ain't good for neither one of our careers, right?
Get the fuck up out my trailer. Just push the nigga out the trailer. Is that putting pause on the nigga? And the nigga
Nah. That's clearing your space.
What's that?
That's clearing your space.
Get away from me, nigga. I don't want to talk. Don't give me no.
Get away from me. I don't want to talk right now. I'm clearing my space.
I'm upset.
I don't want to fight or nothing like that. But I don't want you right now. I don't need you around me. I'm just clearing my space. Can we get apart? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the same time, I feel like them niggas is homeboys.
Possibly, I think.
You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like they possibly have like a close relationship.
Yeah.
You understand? Because for the nigga to sing happy birthday to you, you gotta have like a close relationship in the superstar world. Because listen,
and I'm not gonna pay you.
Listen, I'm not gonna pay you. I'm a superstar. You a superstar. I'm not gonna pay you to sing happy birthday to me, my nigga. Like, come the fuck home.
Right.
You feel me?
Let's see. What's up? We got Rapunzel the poet joining us this evening. She just came into the room. Think she's connected.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hello there. How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
All right.
Get your screen together over here. But we was just talking about the alleged fight between Chris and Usher. And
between Chris Brown and Usher.
Yeah, and how Chris Brown kind of came out and said, "Yo, that shit didn't happen." We was just talking about that. Did you hear about this alleged fight between these two?
I have heard about the alleged fight between them. Who y'all got?
I can't. She came at it with a whole different turn to this shit, yo.
A whole different angle.
A whole different angle, yo. All right, that's how you gonna jump in the ring. That's how you gonna jump in the ring as soon as you get on the show. You just gonna come with a whole different angle, yo. And it ain't even a cute. I like that shit, yo. That's
I got questions,
like I said, I was just saying. I think they homeboys. I think this shit is gonna be quickly resolved. It's not nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's other things that's crazy, and we're gonna get to that later on in the show. That's that's crazy. But we'll get to that. But the Chris Brown and the Usher thing, like I said, I think that shit is short lived.
Who you got? In a one-on-one?
But one-on-one though, I got Chris Brown.
You know what? If these two actually fought one-on-one, I definitely want to see them fight like Michael Jackson did in the was it Beat It? Where they like tied each other's hands back and forth and they had to
I can't.
They some two dancing ass motherfuckers. They can't just fight. They gotta have like a dance battle or some shit like that.
I feel you, and I'm looking at it like celebrity deathmatch.
Celebrity deathmatch. Oh shit. Who's gonna die?
That's how I'm looking at it. Like, yo,
who would I pick between the two? I would have to go for Chris Brown. Because because if we're going,
Chris punches, he bites. Chris is a bad motherfucker, boy.
If we're going celebrity deathmatch route, he's probably gonna have like some wicked like
dance move.
I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it.
He'll definitely do the elbow on him, like on his chest. You know the shit he did in Stomp the Yard? He'll definitely do that. That's definitely going to be like a finishing move.
Yeah. They definitely going to put some, being that it's a claymation, they would definitely put some real domestic violence type of finishing moves with Chris Brown, I
was talking about in a versus, y'all. In a versus.
Versus. Oh, okay. We totally went on some. These niggas is fighting. Fighting. All right.
Yo.
Come on now.
I don't know. That's hard body right there. I don't really know. Because
I don't care. Well, See, my mind just automatically went back to them fighting. I had like Usher's My Way video, you know, where he was like all futuristic and shit, and they was running around. He got to come in the white jacket to the verses and like really throw that shit back.
You know what's so crazy? And that's the thing. Like, okay, now we talking this. Fuck it. Do we do it like album by album? You feel what I'm saying? Like that category is so crazy because like both of their freshman albums, right? Check it out though. Both of their freshman albums was crazy.
I'm going Usher for freshman album.
Freshman album, I'm
going with Usher.
Yeah, I'm going with Usher. I'm going with Usher.
Yeah, yo,
and
the reason. No, we're not talking
album.
Confessions. We not talking Confessions. We talking.
He was like 16.
You talking about My Way?
No. His first album didn't have My Way on it. That was like his second album.
Yeah. We talking
51 to 09 or something. What the fuck is the name of his first album?
Can you get with it, girl? Cause it's like that. It's only a sexual thing. We talking that with Dr. Dre. We talking Dr. Dre.
It was called Usher. And it wasn't Dr. Dre, it was LaFace.
Dr. Dre produced that track.
Yeah, but that was
Can You Get
album.
With It?
He was with Arista Records. He had LaFace. He had Babyface. LA.
He was with LaFace for a minute though.
Yeah. And then he got
with LaFace for a minute.
You know, My Way was 97, and that was his second album. I think.
Okay, well that's the first one that's the first one I like. I like that one.
I'll tell you what.
Remember, that's the one everybody remembers.
I wasn't jealous of Usher when his first album came out, but I was hating on him a little bit, right? I was hating on him a little bit, and I was hating on him because we was young. You know, this was 94. I was trying to talk to this girl, you know. I met her by the Catholic school. I used to walk by the Catholic school just so I could meet girls coming out the Catholic school. And she was coming out the Catholic school. I met her. We started talking. And all she was talking about was fucking Usher. She was like, Usher this, Usher that. I was like, oh. So you want to go hang out this week? You want to do something this weekend? Yo, this Usher song. And I'm like, yo, I stopped talking to her because all she talked about was Usher.
I can't.
You know, so I wasn't jealous of Usher. I was just hating a little bit because I was like, this chick, how you got this girl's attention and she's never met you in her life? All she heard was your album, and now all she talks about is fucking Usher. You know, I felt like she worked for Usher's street team. It's crazy.
You look more like Chris Brown, like you would be compared to Chris Brown, not Usher.
Who, me?
It was. I feel like when he's telling what he's talking about, and at this time that he's talking, I feel like there was no Chris Brown.
Yeah. But I mean,
the way you look, based on your look, women will be like, okay, I can compare you to Chris Brown not versus Usher though.
Man. But you know what? Let's before we jump into who you think would win the verses?
I think overall, I think Usher will take it.
And how about you?
I think Usher because he has more of a catalog.
I think Usher. I think it's not gonna be a blowout. It's not gonna be a blowout. Oh, what's going on with my mic over here? It's not gonna be a blowout, but I think Usher will take it overall. You know, I'm gonna take another shot. Yeah, I'm gonna take another shot.
I feel like in the competition, what it is, I feel like Usher has two complete albums that got every song in the album got radio play.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know the Confessions album, every song on that album was played on the radio, got radio play. Period. You get what I'm saying? And I want to say
the My Way album.
And I want to say that album too. Like every song on that album got played on the radio. As to Chris Brown has selective songs with radio play and so forth. And with that being said, that a lot of people listen to the radio.
Yeah, back then, not now. You know?
Back then, yeah.
But YB Limited in the chat over here said, yo, LA Face and Diddy and Babyface did a lot of songs on there. And she's talking about on Usher shit. You know? So,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, but before we move on to our next topic.
That's when they was fighting over cereal and shit.
Rapunzel the Poet.
Yes, sir.
I've known Rapunzel the Poet for some years now. You know, we met some years back and shit. She recently hosted a... Is the word hosted or... No, she didn't host. She actually She produced a poetry event. She produced a poetry event that had a great turnout. Had some dope poets there. I slid through. I didn't even realize it was her event. I just slid through and I was like, oh shit, this is your event. This is kind of dope. And it was a dope turnout. She had some dope poets come through and perform. And I just wanted to let are you going to be doing more events like that?
Yeah, so what we plan to do is we plan to do another poet. Right. We plan to do another poet versus poet. So we're gonna try to do it semi-annually. So I don't know if it's gonna be October, November, but we are working on producing another one, and I want it to be bigger. I want the venue to be bigger. We're gonna switch it up. We're not gonna have the same host. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna have different hosts, different artists, different performers. We're looking for comedians. Maybe I'll have a comedian host. You know what I mean? We're gonna switch it up, and we're gonna try to get some poets from out of town too.
Okay.
So it's gonna be big. It's gonna be real dope. So y'all are gonna know ahead of time because we do a lot of promotion when it comes to that show. So
that's dope. That's dope. I'm looking forward to the next one. But you know what? Let's go ahead and jump into our next topic of the evening. We're not going to be on too long tonight. We're not going to spend too much time on this topic neither. But we're going to send out well wishes to Jaimie Foxx. There's been
because I got 16 minutes. 16 minutes.
Got you. You guys some place to be, huh? Jaimie Foxx it's said that he's recovering and doing well. And anything you heard ain't really what they say. At least according to his daughter, who posted, yo, y'all media motherfuckers was crazy. She was like, yo, my dad's been home for weeks. In fact, he was playing pickleball today. I don't know what pickleball is.
It sounds athletic.
It sounds like a sport. It sounds non-athletic. It sounds like a sport that after you say, yo, I'm about to play pickleball, you got to say pause after it. Pickleball. You know what? Let's go ahead and Google pickleball. I got a computer.
I was just about to look that shit up myself.
Please tell me what it says.
Pickleball.
Something you could do when you just get out the hospital.
No, that shit is athletic. I knew that shit.
There's a USA pickleball website. Now, is it some pickleball is a fun, social friendly. Their rules are simple. The game is easy at the beginning, but the development to it looks like tennis, but with paddles. Yeah, it looks like tennis.
Oh, then why? Oh, okay.
Paddles.
Paddleball.
It's like a tennis court, but you got paddles.
But it's got a wiffle ball. The ball is like a wiffle ball.
Oh, it's a wiffle ball. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a sport where you can play with your children as well, and nobody gets hurt. You can hit it hard, but that ball ain't gonna go but so fast. You're gonna hear a lot of.
Like I said, it's for people who just got out the hospital. Or old people.
No.
Hey, USA Pickleball sells clothing. USA Pickleball sells clothing. Let's see. Can I see it? Look at this. They got clothing over here on the USA Pickleball.
Look, that shit looks athletic, yo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like tennis. It's like tennis, but with a wiffle ball. It's tennis, but with a wiffle ball. You know what? Let me just search.
Nah, they got a video. I was about to look at the video, but I didn't know if it was going.
I'm gonna pull up the image.
Turn my phone down.
Shouldn't y'all know what pickleball is? Y'all are men. Shouldn't y'all know?
No, it does not sound like a manly sport to me. Pickleball.
That shit don't sound. Listen, it don't sound black.
Imagine me telling my friend Joe, I'm going to play pickleball.
Nah.
You would be Jamie Foxx.
Them niggas.
That shit is athletic. Nah, that shit is athletic. I'm looking at this shit. This shit is athletic. It's not like no super athletic, what you call it, but it's close to tennis.
It's the opposite of tennis. You know why? In tennis, the racket has the holes, not the ball. This one, the ball has the holes, not the racket.
All right, but still, you got to go from back. You got to go from side to side and do all that shit. Look.
Yeah, but you don't got to go that fast. But you don't got to go that fast because the ball is going to leave. It's going to get hit. Right when you hit the ball with the paddle, the ball is going to initially go fast, and then it's going to slow down. So you don't got to run that fast. You remember wiffle ball? The ball started off fast, and that shit slowed down. I was like, wait, look, all this air coming through here and holding me back. Them niggas, you watching the video and they are moving pretty slow, aren't they? Aren't they? They not moving. Yeah. They not moving like tennis.
Yo, you gotta have a little something. I've seen a little shaking.
I tell you what.
A little shaking. I seen a little razzle dazzle.
I tell you what.
I seen a little razzle dazzle.
Yo, ping pong is probably more athletic.
Yo, right. Ping pong is some serious shit. Don't fuck around. Don't disrespect ping pong.
The fact that she said he's playing pickleball. When you think about psychology, you generally are given an excuse and a reason because you're trying to hide something. Mm-hmm. So for her to say, "Yeah, my dad's okay," that would have been and put a period on that. But then when you say my dad's okay because he's playing pickleball, and then we kind of find out what that is, and we like, it's weird that you said pickleball.
I know.
So I don't even believe her ass. She sound like she lying. Because why would you say all of that? Why not just say, yeah, my dad's great? You know, what would you normally say when somebody get out the hospital? He's resting.
I'm like, that nigga chilling. He watching TV.
You know,
he actually
he smoked one. Why would you say he's playing
he's like,
pickleball?
He up and about. He out in the backyard. He get this good win. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He's playing pickleball.
It sounds like they trying to save something, I guess. I don't know.
This nigga about to kick the fucking bucket? Nah, come on.
That's what the media was trying to say. That's what the media
is saying.
You know, and that's why she released the statement. That's why she released it. Because of what they were saying. They were pretty much saying he's on his deathbed. She was like, shit, that nigga been home. He's playing pickleball.
I just want to know poison the nigga. That's all.
She could have said that nigga just chilling in the pool. You know?
Right. She could have said, she didn't have to say nothing.
Listen, Jaimie, all right. We know he all right. Who poisoned the nigga? Let's get to
it. Yo, you know what? She's swaying me to feeling like, yo, pickleball is some bullshit.
Yeah. Nah, it is some bullshit. It is some bullshit.
Come on now. Why even say that? It's a little
athletic, but let's get to it. Who poisoned the nigga? All right. Who poisoned the nigga? Let's get to that. Who poisoned him?
Tom Cruise.
You know what? I'm only laughing like this because they say he's gonna be better. You know, if he wasn't doing great, I wouldn't be joking.
Right. That's why I don't want to even talk about that because I don't think he is. Because why would everybody else be saying he's not doing good, but one person come out and say he's doing bad? Or one person.
Because the person that came out and said he's doing good is his daughter. Everybody else was
his daughter. Yeah, and we never hear from his daughter.
Right, but everybody else the social media people hear from her because they follow her. I don't follow her.
Oh boy, is the man. Okay,
got me cracking up.
He talking about them parties. He talking about them parties. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say allegedly. He talking about them parties. And he talk about somebody at the party, you know, and allegedly this person, you know, their names came up in some other shit, about some shit, you know, laptops is disappearing and shit, dealing with this dude, you know.
Do y'all believe in the Illuminati?
Yes and no.
I believe this. I believe this, sir. I don't believe all the strings is being pulled the way people say they're being pulled, but I believe there is some bullshit out there. Some, you know, with a whole different agenda and all that other shit. I do believe, you know, there is some bullshit out there with certain things that's going on in the world and shit like that. Yeah, bullshit. Within the music business, definitely, I believe that there is some, within the entertainment world, definitely believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of strange shit be fucking happening. I don't care what nobody say. Now we're going to get back to Orlando. He's not crazy. I don't believe that nigga crazy. You feel me? That's just my personal, He might have a wild way of explaining his shit, but I don't believe that boy is crazy.
Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown. I don't believe that boy crazy. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I believe there's some truth to some of the shit he said.
Nigga wild.
You know what I'm saying? But that's for me. That's for me. If you out there and you choose to agree with me, hey, that's upon you. That's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's like an asshole. We all got one. But I just think Orlando, you know, I think there's some to some of the shit Orlando's saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Yo, listen.
Didn't he say Nick Cannon sucked his dick or something like that?
Yeah, he said he be saying some crazy shit, yo.
He said, yo, he said, you know, he said the Prince broke him in.
That nigga
you know
just be talking to get attention, in my opinion.
What kind of attention, though?
Any attention. Any attention.
No, that's not good attention.
Any attention. Some people just want any attention.
He just probably got a real problem.
I don't think all the shit that he say is, you know, what you call it, but there's some truth in some of that shit he fucking saying. Mm-hmm. I just don't know what it is. And I'm gonna say with Raven, I'm gonna say there's a lot of truth to that.
It's wild that you even trying to decipher his shit. You even trying to decipher his shit.
Huh?
I ain't even gonna try and decipher his shit. It's wild that you trying to decipher his shit. Like,
right. I mean, yo, listen. You know, I'm funny like that. I happen to like the kid.
If that nigga shit come up in my stream, I listen to about 5 seconds and be like, this nigga on some bullshit.
Yo, what's the song? He got the African song. That's my shit. So that shit is hot. Yeah.
Tasha K got this thing on her page say, which Brown is the wildest? Orlando Brown, Chris Brown, Antonio Brown, Bobby Brown, or James Brown. I'll kind of think about it. I'm like, is it somebody who has the name Brown? That's not a problem.
Are there any Browns that don't have issues?
Don't have issues.
I'm trying to think.
In the entertainment.
I'm trying to think of people. I'm trying to think of
Jim
people.
Brown. I don't think Jim Brown. Yeah, I don't think Jim Brown got any problem.
I'm trying to think of people I know in real life with the last name Brown, and I can't really think of. Because
you know names actually hold power.
I could think of one dude that I know whose last name is Brown, and I don't think he's wild. I don't think he's crazy. I think he got a pretty he's mature. You know?
Like that man who murdered his family. Remember his name was Murdaugh?
Yo, Kimmy Cat, what's going on?
Kimmy Cat. What's up, girl?
Murdaugh. I don't recall that one. I don't recall that one.
The guy who just murdered his whole family.
Oh, I don't know. Spanish dude?
The white man that was on trial, he murdered his whole family.
Oh, the redhead dude, right?
Down here in Florida?
Yeah.
I know what she's talking about.
Yeah, me too.
His name was Murdaugh. His name is Murdaugh.
How you spell it?
Like murder, but with an A.
Yeah, not really. I don't think so.
I think names have power. That's just my opinion.
I don't know. I know a lot of people with the same name that act totally different.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because this bees ain't like the other bees.
Word.
Could race could
So
race
Jamie Foxx is or isn't in the hospital. What y'all think?
I think he's probably home.
Yeah, he probably home.
He's probably home. But I don't think he up and about the way she probably saying that
He
shit.
ain't playing pickleball.
She exaggerated on the pickleball.
I hope he
You know
doing
what I
good
mean?
though. I hope he doing good.
Yeah.
That's
my
good,
prayers
though.
are out there for Jamie, you know?
Yeah, if
Hope
he's home,
everything's
that's
all right with
good.
him.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
I hope everything's all right with him, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
so. Yep.
He was at them parties and they get drunk. And then it's so crazy that I see an interview with somebody today and they talk about how they was at a party at his house, at JB house, and they had to trip out on the other dude. You know what I'm saying? Because he acting all funny. You know, they say when he get drunk, it's a whole different, a whole different party.
Well, who get drunk? Jaimie?
Not Pop.
Oh. Got you. All right, but let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on because we got a lot of time here.
Yeah,
Charleston White.
I got two.
Charleston White calls child services on Finesse 2 Times. For those that don't know who Finesse 2 Times is, he's a rapper, up and coming rapper that's out and doing his things. He's been finessing people back and forth. He had his brother show up to do a show one time. He didn't show up. He had his brother show up with a fucking ski mask on and perform in his place. He finessed them 2 times, you know, and this ain't the first time. He actually booked the show one time, didn't show up. He finessed them, you know, so he was living up to his names. But supposedly,
I told you.
Supposedly he put out a video, or he posted a video that had his son smoking weed in the video. Right? His son was smoking weed in the video. I'm not exactly sure how old his son is.
Mm-hmm.
But Charleston White saw this video. Do y'all know who Charleston White is?
I've seen a picture of him.
The nigga that said if you do some wrong around him, he calling the police.
Yeah.
That's who Charleston White is.
Yeah. Charleston White. Some people know who he is. He don't know who he is. He
was beefing with T.I.'s son.
With T.I., yeah, with T.I.
I'm not even sure what to call him. He's a figure on social media that got a lot of motherfuckers listening to him, you know? So that's who he is. But he said, yo, I am going to call Child Protective Services on you Finesse 2 times for having your child smoking weed. That's against the law. That's endangering your child. And I am calling CPS on your ass. And they said he called CPS.
Yo, Charleston is a fucking piece of work. That's all I gotta say. This one-eyed guy is just wow with it, you know.
Would you ever
know what I'm saying?
Call CPS on somebody?
He got one eye?
Yeah, he got two, but he got a glass eye.
Lies.
Yeah, he got one good eye.
So he's upset, obviously.
Oh, he hates on everybody.
Yeah, he hates on everybody. He's not a what you call it. He's not like, you know, nobody's safe with him. Nobody's safe. Like really. Like if you do some fuck shit that he think is some fuck shit, he's gonna say some dumb shit or do some dumb shit.
And if you got a lot of people following you, he's gonna definitely say something. He kind of reminds me of Sheriff David Clark. Is that his name? Sheriff David Clark?
Mm-hmm.
He kind of reminds me of him, but without the sheriff.
Yeah.
You know?
But I hate to say goodnight, y'all.
You guys to get up out of here?
Yeah, I got to get up out of here.
All right, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
So Bees is getting up out of here. I gotta what's going on with this thing?
What's up?
Reconfigure real quick, you know, because he's about to step out. He just stepped out, I just got to make sure your screen is set properly. You know. So
I don't normally do Zoom. Okay, my bad.
Nah, you good. You good. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing. It's him leaving. It's him leaving, and then I just have because I do like a custom configuration of where I kind of like position shit myself. So I just had to just kind of reset a little bit because he bounced. But normally people don't leave in the middle of the show, you know. So let's see.
Yeah, is this live?
Yeah, this is live right now.
Where is it live on? You ain't even tell me all that.
No, it's on YouTube. It's live on YouTube right now. YouTube.com/Khary's Crib.
Get on there.
You know, we live on there right now. Let me just I'm just resetting up your screen. Now, would you ever call child protective services on somebody?
I don't know. I guess would it depend on the situation?
If you for smoking weed,
It'd have to be a really messed up situation. Like I have to know the child is being sexually abused or something for me to do it.
Okay, it had to be something very, very serious. I guess.
Yeah, it can't be no type of allegation. Like I'd have to actually know what you know what I'm saying, what the situation was myself.
If I had a 5-year-old son that came in here right now, and I passed him my blunt, and he started smoking it.
5. Shit. What's his son 5?
I don't know how old his son was. Let me look it up.
Well, you have to know how old his son is.
What's the age limit then? What's the age limit? 13.
To smoke.
13.
To smoke. To give them the weed or what?
Yeah, for me to just pass him the blunt.
I don't do that at all. My son's 18. So I don't believe in doing that at all. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like illegal to do it, I would say like I don't know, 16, 15.
Kimmy Cat over here in the chat said 18. So his son's 18. Yeah, I guess.
And what he do?
He passed him the blunt. He had the blunt. He was smoking a blunt on live. And Charleston White said he's gonna call child. He called child protection.
Oh, so that's how old his son was.
Yeah, 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, 18?
Nah.
Because
I don't think it's.
Because he probably.
I don't think you can call child services.
Some years before. Now, what if you found out he was smoking since he was 13? Oh no! She said no, the legal age. So how old is his son? That I'm not sure of.
Okay.
That I'm not sure.
That's what we need to know. It
18.
Really depends on how old his son is. You know what I mean? Because
so finesse 2 times is 30. He's 30.
Okay.
So
all right.
So if he had a kid at 15, the kid's 15. So let's just use that. I don't even know the kid's age, but let's just use that age.
He could have the kid at 13.
He could.
It makes a big difference between the ages of I would say 15 and 13. That's a big difference. I mean 15 and 18. That's a big difference.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I just pulled up a video that says finesse 2 times son, only 10 years old, freestyle is crazy. So let's say 10 years old.
Is he 10?
I just saw 10, 11, 12, 13. One of those ages.
That's unacceptable. Yeah, that's
18.
unacceptable.
He ain't 18.
But you don't call CPS on nobody unless they are abusing their children. And I don't consider passing to somebody a blunt abuse.
You don't consider passing a blunt abuse?
No, that's not abuse. Because you do it to yourself. So how's that abuse?
Because they're underage.
No,
And the age is low.
it's not abuse.
Oh, it's not that.
Because marijuana is not. That's not going to actually hurt the child. If it was liquor or a Vicodin, you know what I'm saying? In your head, oh, that might hurt. My child might die from a Vicodin or a fentanyl. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but that's not going to actually hurt the child.
So if I pass the 10-year-old kid a blunt, you're not going to call CPS. But if I told this 10-year-old to take 10 Tylenol, you're going to call CPS?
To take 10 Tylenol? Yes. Maybe. Is that harmful? Is that harmful? I don't know.
I don't know, but it sounds like it could be. I think 10 of any pills can be harmful, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm no scientist. I don't know the chemical shit that's going to happen with that, but I think 10 of anything, is going to do something.
It'll do it.
Yeah, I think.
You don't call CPS because you don't know if the foster family is going to be worse than the family that he has. The foster family could really abuse the child.
You're right. You
talking about a blunt? You talking about a blunt? Is it worth the blunt?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
This one, he's smoking a blunt. But then over here,
you gotta weigh your options.
But then
like,
over
is
here,
it worth it?
The foster parents are burning his big toe with a hanger.
Huh? What you say?
It's a spot that nobody's really gonna see on a body, but they're burning his big toe with a hanger, a hot hanger.
Khary, you know what I found out that was so interesting?
What's that?
Do you know how Bob Marley died?
Do I know how Bob Marley died? Did you freeze on me?
Nah, did I freeze?
I thought so. Yeah.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay. Do you know how he died?
Of an overdose.
No, Bob Marley.
How did he die?
Bob Marley died of cancer to his toe.
Oh yeah, did
because he wouldn't get cancer. Because he wouldn't get his toe amputated.
Really? That's sad.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, I know he died of cancer, but I didn't realize he died of cancer to his toe. I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah, he died of
Fun fact.
He died of melanoma in 1981. 36 years old.
36. That's crazy.
So if he would have got his toe cut off, he would have been good?
That's what I heard. That's what someone said in an interview I was looking at. They said he didn't want to bother with his toe getting amputated. Oh, you know what they said? They said he couldn't dance without his toe, so he didn't want to get it amputated.
So it says, it's easy to see how he missed the warning signs. When a dark spot appeared under his toenail, Marley attributed it to a socket injury. He probably did not imagine the spot could be serious, but it was. The spot under his nail was a rare, aggressive form of skin cancer called agrolatigenous melanoma.
That is crazy.
So, if he would have got his toe cut off, it wouldn't have spread, but because he didn't, it spread.
Well, that's what someone said. I think that's what someone said. I don't know that for a fact.
It sounded like it might have just been too late. And it might have already spread.
No.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah, at the end it did spread, but when he originally found out about it, they're saying he could have gotten it cut off.
That's wild. I'm gonna be looking at my body for spots later on, and hoping none of my tattoos cover anything that I can't see now.
Exactly.
You're like, is that a spot? I don't know.
Everybody who tatted up will be like, damn.
All right, let's move on. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Robert De Niro is a new dad at 79 years old.
That is interesting.
Yeah. So this kid's big brother or sister is going to be like 40, 50 years older than them, which is crazy. Can you imagine your kids having a new sibling at the age of 40? You give your kids a new sibling? Like, here goes your little
yes.
brother. He goes, you said yes?
What? Yes. What I can't imagine is having a child at 79 years old, period.
Yeah. I'm saying, so if your child, check it out. So if your child,
the siblings aren't the issue.
I'm saying, if your child is 40, you know, and now you're giving them, now the parent is giving that child a sibling. The parent's like 60.
I'm 37.
Right.
I'm 37. I can't imagine having a child now.
Right, me neither.
I can't imagine having a child in 30 years, 30 more years.
Yeah. Actually, I imagine it. I was like, maybe. I was like, you know what? Nah, that's crazy. You know, my son's about to be 18.
And then
my daughter's
his wife is 40, is in her 40s.
See, that's why, because his wife is in his 40s.
Or his baby mom.
The person having his child, that just had his child, is in her 40s. That's why.
She's in her late 40s.
Mm-hmm. She wanted a child with the nigga. You know, let me get a child out this
She wanted some money. Come on now. She wanted a child.
Yeah, let me get a child out this nigga before he died. Let me get an heir to the throne. You know?
Right. She wants that bread. That De Niro.
But I'll tell you what though.
I'll tell you about these names. He
is a Bronx representative. Robert De Niro's from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx and Bronx shit, you know. But I ain't having no kid at no motherfucker.
At 79.
I
don't know why they keep having kids. Why do they keep having so many kids for no reason? Why do you think, is that an issue that celebrities are having kids?
I mean, now, okay.
It's just for any old kind of reason.
I don't think it's an issue because they can afford it, for one. They can pay somebody to take care of the kids, and them kids ain't got to fucking worry for shit, really. You know? Their kids might have to worry about shit, but they ain't gonna have to worry about shit. You know? So I was gonna say, would your outlook on children perhaps change if finances was no worry? If you knew, you know what? My kids are gonna be good.
The only way my outlook on having kids would change is if my finances were different, and if I was so in love and my husband had to have a child. You know what I mean? But I have to be married, and I'd have to have a lot of money and a nanny. Because honestly, I've raised 2 children. I shouldn't have to raise any more children. So I have to have a nanny.
I feel you on that one.
What you mean?
No, on not raising no more kids. Like I didn't already raise 2 kids. I didn't raise 2 kids.
Right.
You know, my son graduating high school this month. You know?
Right. My son graduated high school this month too.
You know, so it's like, hey, my daughter got her own crib. My daughter live out in Philly.
So you know how it is, and it's like, okay,
and restarting.
Why do that?
Restarting?
Huh?
Restarting?
Right.
But
it would be because you have to have a child. Like he would have no children, and he would be like, "Oh, I have no kids, and I have to have one." I'd be like, "Okay, fine."
If money was if money was no object, I might. You know, if it was to the point where I was like, you know what, I could just pop up whenever I feel like popping up, and ain't nobody gonna complain, I might.
Right, I won't be the daddy.
Right now, if y'all trying to get me to change Pampers and hold bottles and shit like that,
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I ain't doing
none of that.
I ain't doing all that. You know,
I'm not doing those things.
I'm at a point. Shit, I need to be at a certain financial income to be like, you know what, fuck it, just consider me a sperm donor. You know, until then, nah, I'm good.
Like Nick Cannon.
Yeah, like Nick Cannon. Yeah.
And that's gonna take a lot of money because inflation is going up. So millions ain't what they were.
Yo, I be in the grocery store nowadays. I just be thinking about shit that my mom said when I was a kid. Like, I remember being a kid and my mom being like, when I was little, milk was 5 cents. I could get a gallon of milk for 5 cents.
Right.
And that shit sounded like the biggest crock of shit to me. It sounded like, Mom, why are you fucking lying? You know, there was not no milk for 5 cents.
Oh, why bring it up?
You know? But
right,
now,
you thought it was a lie.
But now, I'm in the store like, yo, I used to be able to get a dozen eggs for 79 cents. Now
I just told my son the other day that cheeseburgers were 50. I told my son the other day that cheeseburgers used to be 59 cents, and he ain't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said they were cheaper, and they were cheaper like when I was really young.
You talking like a McDonald's cheeseburger or some shit like that?
Yes.
Yeah, them shits used to be 59 cents for the hamburger, 69 cents for the cheeseburger. You know? Which is crazy. Now,
they don't believe it.
Now the burger's like almost $2.
What? Like, and I ain't buying it.
The shit that really
it ain't worth it.
The shit that really bugged me out is when I was just going to the store now and I look at like a little bag of chips that cost $1. And I was like, this was a quarter when I was a kid. And they made the bag smaller.
50 cents.
And they made the bag smaller. Oh my God. Shit.
That's crazy. We sound old as hell.
I know. We do sound old as hell. But shit. Yo. Oh my gosh. Yo. Young people.
Crazy.
When you get in your 40s, you're going to look back and see prices and be like, what the fuck happened? Because I'm like, what the hell happened? I always go.
No, you know what I think unfortunately is going to happen to their generation.
What's that?
Is they're gonna look at things that they can't even afford.
I wish I could buy some bacon right now. Of course, in $27 a pack.
That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's really gonna be. Like they're gonna be like, damn. I remember when my mama could have, because think about now. Our parents could afford houses.
Yeah.
But now our generation can't even get houses.
Yeah. So
next time what's going to happen is it's going to be the generation is not going to be able to afford televisions or cars.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, my mama had a car and a television. And this shit is going to get worse and worse because inflation gets higher and higher.
Yeah, so check it out. Back in 2008, right? Eggs was probably like $1 and change. Right?
Uh-huh.
Now they're like $5-6, right? Now they're like $5-6. Back in 2008, I had got laid off and I got unemployment. I was getting $275 a week, right?
Right.
I got laid off in January. I didn't file unemployment, but I looked to see if it changed. It's the same rate. It's the same rate. So everything is going up. But just like unemployment ain't really changing their rates, a lot of jobs haven't been changing their rates neither. That's been a fight that people are having over the years.
The only thing that's happening is inflation.
Right. Inflation is happening, but it's only happening for the prices of things, not what you're getting paid. Though they did raise a minimum wage, but it's not balancing out. It's not balancing it out.
Right, because minimum wage was when I was working at Burger King when I was 14, I was getting paid $7.25.
Yeah.
And that was 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So that hasn't even changed a lot at all. Because what's minimum wage? 10 people could pay you like $10, can't they?
Let's see. What's minimum wage currently? I'm not even sure. Let's see. U.S. minimum wage 2023.
That's crazy.
U.S. minimum wage
$6.25. No, I was making $6.25.
The minimum wage is scheduled to increase to $9.50 per hour on July 1st, 2023. And that's the federal minimum wage. Let's see.
And in 2002, I was making $6.25.
But
at Burger King.
So that's the federal minimum wage, $9.50. Right? That's the federal minimum wage. But a lot of states, or some states, have their own minimum wage set. Like California's minimum wage is $15.50 per hour.
Okay. So what's Florida's minimum wage?
Let's see, Florida minimum wage. Florida's minimum wage is $12. No, wait.
$12.
Wait. The minimum wage is adjusted annually based on set formula. The Florida minimum wage is scheduled to increase to $12 on September 30th, 2023.
So it still ain't $12. What it is right now? $10. It's not funny, but
let me put in 2022. Florida minimum wage effective September 30th, 2022. It was $11 per hour, with a minimum wage of at least $7.98 per hour for
meanwhile,
employees.
Rent has doubled.
Yeah.
Since 10 years ago, 20 years ago, or even 5 years ago.
Yeah, I remember my first apartment out here. My first apartment was like $500-$600.
Mine was too.
Can't find shit like that nowadays. $500-$600 out here, shit. You bet you're gonna get you get a fucking dumpster.
Hey, remember they used to have the $99 move-in special?
Yeah. Shit. There was a few years ago when I haven't moved in I've been living here like 7-8 years now. But when I was looking for a place, I was like, yo, let me find some specials. There ain't nobody had no specials.
8 years ago, right?
Yeah, ain't nobody had no specials.
Shit has changed for real.
That used to be the shit though, moving.
It's only getting worse.
Oh man, spending $99 to move in, that was the shit.
What?
$99.
Some of them had $1 move-in, free move-in. Remember they used to have a month free?
Yeah, motherfuckers was thirsty for your business. Now they can't. Now they got too much business. They're like, fuck y'all. Who got the highest bid?
They used to have 1 month free.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna get some deals.
We ain't know how good we had it.
When I was looking, I tell you, when I was looking for this crib, I thought I was gonna get some deals. Them deals don't exist no more. I was like, damn, no moving specials. They was like, deposits this is this, this is this, this is this. I was like, god damn, I need about 5 G's.
Okay.
I need about 5 G's to move into a goddamn apartment. What?
Yes.
This ain't like back in the days no more, huh? And
what?
That's the great way to fucking bring up Fat Joe's line. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Exactly.
You know?
Evidently.
Oh man.
Evidently.
Yeah, but
I forgot the topic we was talking about.
Yeah, we was talking about Robert De Niro having a kid, and what's the cutoff? I think the cutoff is if you got kids and they grown, that's your cutoff. If you ain't rich, that's your cutoff.
Yeah, I mean, if your cutoff is your cutoff, I guess. I don't know. It don't hurt nobody if it ain't hurt nobody.
Now, let me ask you this. Is it wrong to lie about it? Like, okay.
To lie about
whether you want kids or not. So this is a total hypothetical. Hypothetical. It's not. I thought about it just now. So if I decide to get snipped to where I can't have kids no more, right? And then I meet someone down the line and they want to have kids. Do you want to have kids? And I'd be like, sure, I want to have kids. Knowing damn well I can't have kids. Is that wrong?
Is that irreversible?
No, it's reversible. But
okay, if it's reversible, what's the big deal?
If you don't really plan on having it reversed.
So you really don't want to have kids, but you haven't told her.
You don't want kids, but you got snipped and you can't have kids, so you can just bust nuts wherever, and there's no threat of you having kids, but you can say, hey, sure, I would like to have kids, because you know that when you bust nuts, ain't no kids gonna happen. So is that wrong?
That's wrong. You got to be honest.
Oh, that's wrong. I've never done it. I just thought about it though. I said, like, you know what?
Yeah, you got to be honest
Never wrong.
with your
Never
partner.
wrong. All right. What if you say?
You know?
What if you say, no, I don't want kids, but we can try? You know.
Is she supposed to laugh at that point, or what's going on?
I don't know. I've never got there. I've never got there.
You
Give me cat.
that's like
It says that's wrong, Khary. She said yes, that's wrong. Okay, so this
right.
is
That's gaslighting at its finest.
it is though. It is. So for all those men out there that's watching, you can't get snipped and then tell somebody you still want to have kids knowing you can't have kids. You got to tell them that you were snipped. Got to tell them that you were snipped. Now,
Precisely.
Would that make people change their mind? Would somebody be like, oh, he's a great guy, but he got snipped, so I can't fuck with him?
What do you mean?
Like some people want to have kids, and you say, I got snipped. When do you tell the person you got snipped? Though I've never been snipped. I'm scared of that procedure, by the way. But when do you tell somebody you got snipped? If you got snipped, like first date, second date?
Whenever y'all bring up having kids.
Now, what if she brings up kids on the first date? I've been on dates where women bring up kids on the first date. So, do you plan on having kids?
That's when you have to say that.
Like, I thought about it, but I got snipped, so no. Though
that's the moment. That is the moment.
That is the moment, though. It's like, but goddamn, this is the first date.
She want to know on the first date, evidently.
Yeah. I might start.
That's the question at hand.
If I ever get asked that question again on a date, I'm gonna well, I guess my rebuttal won't really be good. You know, my rebuttal will be like some stupid sexual question, like, "Don't want to have kids? No. Do you want to swallow some?" You know, that probably wouldn't really be a good rebuttal, huh?
She probably gonna smack you in your face.
And I'll be like, are you?
Might smack you in your face.
And then later on, down the road, next thing you know, she's goggling and shit. Like, so? You didn't deserve to smack me. I'm just saying, this silly shit.
That line can never work. I'm pretty sure that line can never work.
Even if they are, you can't really ask though, right? Y'all gotta.
Even if they are.
What's that?
Even if they are what?
Even if they love to like give head and swallow kids, you really can't ask that question on like in that manner.
On the first date?
Hey, I've had some wild questions on the first date.
That's your speed. I mean, if that's your speed, then if that's how fast y'all are going, then I guess so.
I'm just, some people be asking some wild shit on the first date. Some shit gonna be asking some wild shit on the first date.
What they ask you, Khary?
What's that?
What they ask you on the first date?
First date, woman asks me, "Do you have a big dick?" Like in the middle of eating food on the first date.
On the
first date, we're eating, and then she just started giggling. I'm like, "What's so funny?" And she was like, "Do you have a big dick?" I was like, "Well, that was unexpected," you know.
And that's funny. She started laughing.
Yeah, she started laughing before she asked the question. Like she thought of the question, and I was like, "What's so funny?" And she felt comfortable enough to ask me that question during lunch.
When that happens, do you answer it?
I answered gentlemanly. You know. I answered gentlemanly.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. But we had a second date after that too. So.
Oh well. Whatever works for y'all. You know what I mean?
No, it didn't last.
You just gotta be. I think with people, you just have to be on the same page. You can't be expecting them to be perfect. You just have to make sure they on the same page with you.
Yeah. I'm not having no kids. I'm past that. You know. And 79. That's crazy. You know, that's crazy. But I think that's all we got for this evening, though. I'm glad you decided to check in and join us.
Definitely. Thanks for having me. I appreciate
I'm
it.
glad
It's
you came
fun.
through. I'm glad you came through. You want to come through again? Let's holler. Just check in whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, all right. Let me know when.
All right, cool. Thank you for joining. We're gonna get up out of here. I got a little outro. I'm gonna see if it works because my shit been kind of like messing up with me. Let me see. Where's my outro button at? Oh shit, I can't even see my outro button. Oh, there you go, right there. Let's see. All right, let's see if this works properly. All right. May your weekend be great. Do your best to stay sucker free and keep a smile on your face.
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. Khary's crib. Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. Khary's crib.